I am a vascular surgeon who recently retired after 10 years of clinical practice. I have now undertaken a role as a speaker and writer, speaking out about mental illness, my own mental illness, but mental illness in others. I speak about this issue both in the medical profession and in society as a whole. My own depression caused me to leave clinical practice. And so now I've become passionate about getting the word out about mental illness. I've, for the longest time, had images of death and always said, God, I hate my life, because I was kind of a miserable person for a long time. But I always chalked it up to, oh, I'm just tired from work, I'm stressed about patients. So I would always have an excuse as to why I might feel down, but it never occurred to me that it was depression. Unfortunately, it still took me months and months to get treatment after that. I was experiencing constant hopelessness and black. It felt darkness surrounding me. It could be broad daylight out, but it felt to me like I was surrounded by this black envelope. That's how hopelessness manifested in my mind. That was almost worse than the suicidal thoughts because it just felt so hopeless. That definitely was one of the factors that drove me towards finally making a call and actually following through on that call. So the first person I saw was a psychiatrist, an MD. We decided to go with medication, and I've been on it ever since. The funny thing is though, before I was convinced or could be convinced that I was depressed, I was really involved with the kids' activities. I participated in activities. I joined their clubs and was mentoring for them. So I always thought this was sort of a defense mechanism saying, I do all these things, how could I be depressed? I'm such a great guy. Self-denial, self-sacrifice, where you don't read your own warning signs. I was so busy and so focused on being hyper-functioning that I never gave myself the room or the space to stop and say, okay, something's not right here. Nor did I give myself credit for maybe something was wrong. I always instead gave myself blame for not being strong enough. Taking away the main stressor, which I thought was the practice of medicine, didn't immediately fix me from the depression standpoint. All last year I was not in practice. I was away from medicine and I was in some ways worse than when I left. I'm in a much better place. I still contend with it. I go to therapy every week. It's cognitive behavioral therapy, and so I have a lot of tools now to address what I understand is going on inside my head. As far as speaking, it's a very new business that I'm trying to get off the ground. I wish to speak to people. I enjoy being in front of people, but I enjoy helping people as well. That never left even after leaving medicine, is this desire to tell people that it's okay. I mean, I've been praised for how open and courageous I am about speaking out. It's easy to be open and courageous when you got nothing left. I mean, there's no reason for shame about it anymore.
I hope that my call for my daily grace can resonate and spread this message. It's neither unique, and I am not a pioneer, I am not a psychiatrist, I am